Hi, it's Therese from Lostinpaper, and today is time for another Build-A-Flower release from Altenew, and this one is Morning Glory and in time for Mother's Day. It has some beautiful sentiments that can go on a Mother's Day card, so I thought I'd make a Mother's Day card today, and I thought these flowers would be really pretty in bright yellow. My mother-in-law, one of her favourite colours is yellow, and I thought a card covered in these yellow Morning Glory flowers would be awesome. So I decided to use my Misty because I wanted, like I say, a whole card covered in these flowers pretty much. And these flowers have, so the smaller flower has 3 layers and the larger flower has 4. So what I actually decided to do was I wanted my final layer. So there's 4 colours in the yellow family set, and I wanted them to have the same final layer. So this is how I got around it. I've used the Citrus Burst for my first layer, but when I came in for my second layer I only did the large flower because this is the one that has the 4 layers. So I did this one in the maple yellow. For my third layer on my large flower, on my second layer on my small one, I went back to the original plan of stamping 2 at once. And this colour is called Fresh Lemon, and that meant that my final layer of colour was the same on both flowers, and it's the Honey Drizzle, which is the darkest of the 4 in the Pocket Full of Sunshine set, which is the really beautiful bright yellow set. And I stamped out, I think, about 6 of these all told. Now this set has coordinating dies like the Build-A-Flower sets normally do, and I hadn't been thinking very well when I set out my flowers. And I did know this, I did know that the smaller flower came attached to the stem and leaves, but I forgot. So anyhow, what I decided to do was I could still die cut them all out because I figured this is probably going to be the easier way to add the leaves and things rather than, I could have lined it up before, but to me this just seemed easier. And I have cut off accidentally one of the leaves because of how I placed the flowers, but that's okay, I'll be able to work around that. I've got the Tropical Forest, I've got a couple of colours from that to do my leaves with, Parrot and the Moss? Olive. The Parrot and the Olive, I think, are the colours that I used. And I found these really quite easy to line up. There's a couple of little filler pieces that go with the smaller flower here, and I'm just layering those up, and that just makes it more look like that trumpet style that the Morning Glory has. And the leaves, there's a separate leaf image as well. And I just wanted to quickly show you how easy this was to layer the 2 different tones. It's a pretty leaf too. And I'll just cut them all out with the coordinating die, but I won't make you sit through that. This is my favourite greens. Alright, so now I'm going to start sort of working on the base of my card. This is a piece of Moon Rock cardstock that's cut to the same size as my card front. This is the next day. I don't know if you can notice, but I accidentally got bitten by my cat when I was trying to give her a tablet this morning. The poor little thing's been a bit sick, so it's been a bit traumatic here in our household for the last couple of days. But hopefully everything's on track now. And I did stamp out a stem in the green as well. I don't even know if you can see the stem in the end, but I don't know. Maybe I know that that big flower is connected to something ultimately in the end. It may or may not be. There is a lot of flowers. I think I put 5 in total on the front of this one card. And if you've ever looked at the Morning Glory plants or images from them, there are a lot of flowers. They're just loaded with, and the most beautiful colours. So you could use these flower images, like this layering stamp image, in so many different beautiful colours from Altenew, especially with all the layering colours that are available now. It's just wonderful. I decided to add some tape runner behind some of the flowers, pop some of the flowers up, and Like I said, I don't even know if you can see that stem anymore. I doubt it. But that's okay. I know it's there. And all I had to do then was a couple of little pieces that were hanging over the edge of the card. I just flipped my card over and could just snip them off. So this is a release today, so head to my blog, find out the links. You may have a chance to win. And also you'll find out what the other designers are doing with this gorgeous set. I stamped the sentiment on some white cardstock in some black permanent ink, and I just decided to pop that up, and as a final touch I have added some dewdrops because it is morning glory and in the morning there's dewdrops. So till next time, happy paper crafting. Bye.